Dear pioneering team, who would have thought when we started that we'd be spending the last 4 months online, as we all have? With our movement restricted, having to self-isolate, and trying to keep locked-in kids engaged and curious. What a year we've had together. It will be one to go down in ISP history as incredibly unusual. We started the year talking about the importance of filling our various wells, being intellectual, creative, physical, spiritual, and mindful. And I'd hazard a guess that everybody's wells are now completely empty and drained. And that's despite the SAL goal that we had this year, where throughout the year we've looked at our students and at our own social and emotional well-being in so many ways. And despite my goal on how do I know that having the spotlight on well-being makes a difference to our school climate. School climate is about how we do things around here, and I've sat down and really reflected on the last year. We hosted Panamoon, confronting global polarization with more international visitors than we've ever had at one of our conferences. Our grade 5 had their first MUN, and that was supported by both middle school and high school students. We were supplied by many chocolate chip cookies by Mr. Monson. We celebrated Messe de la Patria, and we went to a whole lot of ASCAs for the first half of the year. We performed Matilda. Doesn't that seem a long time ago now? We spoke to astronauts in space. I mean, that was absolutely incredible, a unique experience for our school or for any school, really. We saved turtles and we planted trees. We had the grade 3 wax museum for the first time, and high school had a sleepover after much contemplation by James and Eric. We dressed up as book characters. All of those things happened before COVID. And then we went online with 24 hours notice. Who would have thought? And everyone started a new job. Every teacher suddenly became a YouTuber. James became the new Steve Colbert and all of his TGIFs. Principals became TV moderators with weekly coffees and comments. Daniel from IT became unrecognizable at all of the weekly TGIFs. PE and VAPA teachers can now rival Peter Jackson with the shows that they can put on and the online holiday programs and ASAs. Sean ensured that all of our teachers were given the opportunity to stand out by hosting TTT in the middle of a crisis. Chris Horton and others ran weekly quiz nights. The crew began to find their voice like never before, using a WhatsApp that was being used all the time. Joe Cruz and Janet became safety monitors and are even designing masks for a living. Halil reinvented himself to be Gordon Ramsay II. Principals became karaoke singers par excellence and actors and actresses. Concerts, art shows and plays were directed online and could all have entered the Oscars. And Sala went blonde. Early childhood teachers led the way and were followed by others around the globe. Nobody thought you could teach early childhood the way we do, and I've received so many compliments for those teachers alone. Hanya and Anisis worked through weekends, outdoing each other, and who can last without sleep the longest? Daima and Lisbeth started a 24/7 weekly mission of communicating with our community. The indomitable Nikki ensured that we had Earth Week. Nairobi from Finances became the surreptitious person lurking around our campus to ensure bills are paid on time all through this crisis. All teachers deprivatized their practice and started working with parents as teaching partners. Admissions became increasingly creative in communicating why there is no place like ISP. Frank from security became the ubiquitous presence left all alone to care for our school. Eric became a fashion icon, and Matt, Jeff and James decided to go for the tree beard look. Marina has kept us all motivated and guessing and estimating, and Rosa became the translator par excellence, and we've all depended on her for the daily Mensa reports. The character profile has now become an integral part of the assemblies because all of you have supported it. Councillors have become fundraisers par excellence to the effect of 5.5 million of scholarships, the highest ever. T&L recreated themselves to become both counsellors and producers of online information. And Joe Wicks was outdone by the ISP PE teachers. We're now at the end of the term. We did it, and school is never going to be the same again. Maybe it's never going to be. There will simply be a moving forward, searching for new ways to teach, to learn, and to inspire. Well done, and thank you all for your contribution. As we say at ISP, it's not about me. It's about our students, it's about our community, and now it's about you. Thank you all, and as we say in Germany, auf Wiedersehen, until I see you again. I'm going to miss all of you terribly.